Most people never realize they're being emotionally manipulated, not because they're weak, but because manipulators are experts at hiding their intentions behind kindness, guilt, love, and silence. And by the time you understand what's happening, you're already questioning yourself instead of questioning them. Today, I'm going to show you 5 dark psychology signs that almost always mean someone is controlling your emotions, quietly, and without you even noticing. If you recognize even one of these, your mental and emotional boundaries are already in danger. Sign 1. They confuse you on purpose. Manipulators don't attack you directly. They attack your clarity. They say something, then deny it later. They make plans, then claim you misunderstood. They hurt you, then ask why you're being dramatic. This is called gaslighting, and dark psychology research shows that when someone can confuse your mind, they can control your emotions. Next, a manipulated person starts asking, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I overreacted, maybe it's my fault. Remember this truth. If someone makes you doubt reality more than once, it's not confusion. It's manipulation. Sign 2. They use your emotions as leverage. When you're happy, they're cold. When you're sad, they disappear. But when they need something from you, suddenly, they're warm, caring, and supportive. This is emotional leverage, a dark psychology tactic where the manipulator controls the relationship by rewarding you and punishing you based on what benefits them. They will comfort you only when you're useful, ignore you when you set boundaries, show affection only when you obey them, become cold the moment you disagree. They don't want a relationship. They want power. If your emotions feel like they depend on someone else, you're not in a connection, you're in a psychological trap. Sign 3. They make you feel guilty for everything. Here's the darkest part. Manipulators don't force you to feel guilty. They convince you to choose guilt yourself. They make you feel guilty for spending time alone, saying no, taking care of your own needs, asking for respect, wanting clarity, calling out their bad behavior. They use guilt because guilt is the easiest way to control a good person. You'll notice they never say, I'm sorry I hurt you. Instead they say, I guess I'm always the problem. You always blame me. I didn't know I'm such a bad person to you. I guess you don't love me. See what's happening? They flip the situation so you end up apologizing for something they did. That's emotional control, not love. Sign 4. They create emotional highs and lows. A healthy relationship feels safe and consistent. A manipulated relationship feels like a roller coaster. One day they're extremely loving, affectionate, and kind. The next day they're distant, irritated, or cold. This unpredictable cycle is not random. It is a dark psychology technique called intermittent reinforcement. Psychology studies show that when love and approval come unpredictably, the brain becomes addicted, just like a gambler chasing the next win. So the manipulator gives you a little affection, then pulls away, a little validation, then becomes distant, a small amount of attention, then disappears. They give you just enough to keep you emotionally hungry, but never enough to feel secure. If someone's behavior makes your emotions unstable, you're being manipulated. Sign 5. They make themselves the victim every time, no matter what happens. No matter who caused the problem, they always end up being hurt or misunderstood. This is called victim playing, a dark psychology tactic used to gain sympathy and avoid responsibility. Example: you confront them about lying. Instead of admitting the truth, they say, I can't believe you think I'd do that. You don't trust me at all. This is why I keep things to myself. You're making me feel terrible for no reason. They flip the script so effectively that you start comforting them for the thing they did. That's not miscommunication. That's manipulation. Final message: listen carefully. Manipulators don't destroy you quickly. They destroy you slowly, one doubt at a time. One guilt trip at a time. One silent punishment at a time. One twisted conversation at a time. You don't see the damage immediately because it happens in your mind first, before it reaches your heart. Here is the truth you need to hear. You are not difficult. You are not dramatic. You are not the problem. You are simply dealing with someone who benefits when you question yourself. The moment you start trusting your own emotions again, their control over you ends, and maybe that's the day you finally get your power back.